Welcome to the Bendino Podcast, where we're calling a spade a spade. Great to be here with you guys today. Last night casted a dark cloud over the NBA Finals, over the NBA officials, and over Adam Silver. If there was any doubt who the league wanted to win last night's game between the Spurs and the Knicks, look no further than the referees. Look no further than how the game was officiated. Look no further in terms of what one team was allowed to get away with defensively compared to the other team. Right off the bat from tip-off, the San Antonio Spurs were allowed to play physical with the New York Knicks. However, the New York Knicks not allowed to play physical with the San Antonio Spurs, and it seemed to rattle the Knicks early on. They dealt with it. They got over it. And then you know what happened? Karl Anthony Towns proceeded to put the beats on Victor Wembanyama. Knicks closed the second quarter on a big run, going to halftime with the lead. And then something very interesting happens at halftime. Adam Silver calls Tony Brothers and says, "Hey, Tony, we need to get Karl Anthony Towns out of this game. He's making our golden boy, our future face of the league, he's making him look smaller than mini-me out there. So I'm going to need you to start calling some more fouls on Karl Anthony Towns. I'm going to need you to start calling some more fouls on Josh Hart. We need the San Antonio Spurs to win this game." And overcoming all odds, overcoming the Spurs, overcoming Adam Silver, and overcoming the referees, the New York Knicks managed to pull it off. Sports fans have the same thought after watching that game. Wow. That looked obvious on who the league wanted to win. Some of these calls, ridiculous. Let's get into it, shall we? Like the video, hype the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below and subscribe to the channel. That would mean so much to me. We all remember 2002. Kings, Lakers. We got to get the Lakers to the finals. They got the Lakers to the finals in a terribly officiated game. We've heard stories of the Philadelphia 76ers, the Allen Iverson teams. Now, we're not giving you calls, AI. Sorry. We know 2007 what happened with Tim Donaghy. We know in 2006 and 2007, Tim Donaghy and Tony Brothers, they shared a lot of phone calls between the two. We know Scott Foster and Chris Paul. Chris Paul, 13 straight losses against teams in which games are officiated by Scott Foster. We see last year, Luka Doncic getting randomly traded to the Los Angeles Lakers. So the idea that the NBA has never meddled in things, the idea that officials have never meddled in things to get a desired outcome, the proof is in the pudding. And last night was one of those games where they wanted to get a desired outcome, but unfortunately for them, Victor Wembanyama, I'm not sure if he wasn't used to getting punched in the mouth because the Knicks didn't seem to care how tall he was. The Knicks didn't seem to care how skilled he is. They didn't seem to get the memo like, hey, you got to let this boy do his thing. Karl Anthony Towns took it to him. OG Anunoby took it to him. Jalen Brunson pull up three right over his head. Adam Silver had to call an audible. We need to get these boys in foul trouble. Look at some of these cases. Fouls being called or not called. Here's an instance of a foul not being called. We have Victor Wembanyama putting Jose Alvarado in a headlock, throwing him off of his spot as he's getting boxed out, yet no foul was called. Look at this. Puts Alvarado in a headlock and literally throws him off, and we get no... Look, Alvarado boxing out. Victor not happy about it. Let me just grab you and let me throw you. No foul being called. Yet on this possession, we have a defender hooking Karl Anthony Towns, yet this is somehow a foul on Karl Anthony Towns. Right, we see Stephon Castle hooking Karl Anthony Towns' arm, and this is a foul called on Karl Anthony Towns in the third quarter. Third quarter was get Karl Anthony Towns out of here. We have a backcourt violation called on the New York Knicks. Clearly not a backcourt violation. We have a technical foul called on Mitchell Robinson when him and Victor Wembanyama are going back and forth jostling for a position, Victor Wembanyama, of the two, take the cheapest of the cheap shots, yet Mitchell Robinson gets called for the technical foul. Look, two guys fighting for position. Wembanyama goes low into Mitchell Robinson's chest, pushes him back. No foul being called. No foul being called. Robinson hits him a little back. And what's this? A technical foul on Mitchell Robinson. This game was poorly officiated, is stating it lightly. We have a missed call over here. Luke Cornett getting his getting warmed up for the World Cup, it seems. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give it a little 1-2 tap with my feet. Recover possession late in the game after a missed Jalen Brunson free throw so we can get a timeout. Not only was he able to get a timeout, but as you can see, his hands and OG Anunoby's hands were on this ball, so it should be a jump ball, but no, the referees granted them a timeout. We have a possession over here. Karl-Anthony Towns playing very good defense on Victor Wembanyama. Something he's been doing this entire series, really. Hand straight up. Wembanyama jumps right into him. You can't play cleaner defense than that. Yep, we got to get a foul called on Karl-Anthony Towns. Karl-Anthony Towns too badly beating up on our golden boy. Call a foul on Cat, but I know, another one. It was bad news bears. We have this situation. OG Anunoby shooting a three-pointer. As you can see, defender's hands on OG Anunoby's hand. Now, in my day, hand was part of the ball, but not in today's day. Hands are fouls. They call this 100 times out of 100 times. Tony Brothers was staring right at this play. Nope, no foul call. So what did the Knicks have to do? The Knicks had to challenge this to get OG Anunoby on the line to shoot 3 free throws. There's been speculation with the NBA and the officiating for years now, but it seems to get worse every year. It seems to get more obvious every year. It seems to get more blatant every year. Something needs to be done about this because last night's game, though it was entertaining, it was frustrating to watch because the referees were so clearly biased in how they called the game. I'm looking forward to Game 3. Knicks get a 2-0 lead. Like the video, hype the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below and subscribe to the channel. See you later. Take it easy.